guys, I'm gonna do a June garden tour and show you everything that I'm growing in my kitchen garden here. Okay, so we're gonna start at the very beginning. And in this pot, I actually have some chamomile trying to grow, but I think I need to put some more seeds in it. And then in this pot here, I have some lemon balm and mint. In this first bed right here, I have tomatoes growing along the back end. These are celebrity tomatoes. They grow really good here in Florida. And I have to say, I've been having really good luck with my tomatoes so far. And then along the front, I have green peppers. And then I also put some basil and some marigolds and some alyssum just to help with deterring pests and bringing in the pollinators. And they're just really good companions to plant alongside your tomatoes and peppers. I actually also have some celery growing in here. I grew this celery from seed and it's doing really well. And I'm surprised that it's doing so good in this heat, but we have been getting a lot of rain, so that may have helped. I also have some green onions. I've been putting green onions along most of my beds. Just because they don't really take a lot of room to grow. Same thing here. I did tomatoes along the back end of the bed, and then in the front I did peppers. And everything seems to be doing great. We also have some Swiss chard in there, some celery. We have marigolds, nasturtiums, alyssums, basil. And then over here we have some curly parsley, and that looks like it's doing pretty good. Mo also grew some zucchini. In this grow bag we have red ghost peppers. We have some collard greens in that bag. This pot here we have some kale. And over here I direct sowed some artichoke seeds and they're doing pretty good. I also have some more zucchini over here. And this one's also zucchini. I have some leek in that bag. And then in this pot here, I have a rosemary plant. And then on the side of it, I have some lavender growing. And then on the other side of it, I have sage growing. I planted some cucumbers here that will vine up this trellis. I put some wildflower seeds in this pot. I figured flowers will look nice along the trellis. Also, it'll attract the pollinators, so that's beneficial. I did the same thing here. And then I have my cucumbers trying to grow. Same thing here. We did rosemary and then sage, and then on the opposite side I put some lavender. This is a tomatillo plant. I have never grown tomatillos before. This is my first time, so we will see how this goes. But I do think I may have to spray it with some neem oil because it does look like it's getting bit up. Behind it here, I have a pineapple plant. This is actually from a fresh pineapple that I cut up. And I came out here and I put it in the soil. And it's been in here for probably a little over a month and a half. I will eventually pull it out and put it in the ground somewhere in the back. But it looks like it's doing really good. This pot here, we have some parsley. These are some empty pots that I will be filling. We have some thyme and some oregano and some lemongrass. We have some dill in that pot there. This is some Laciano kale. I did sprinkle some coriander seeds in here, so hopefully I can grow some cilantro, but it doesn't usually grow too well in the heat. It does a little bit better in the cooler seasons, but I'm still trying. In this bed here, we also have some tomatoes along the back, but these tomatoes are cherry tomatoes, and they look like they're doing really good. I had a couple the other day and they were delicious. And then I also put some peppers in here. This is my hot pepper bed. So I have a jalapeno pepper here and another jalapeno pepper here and serrano, another serrano here as well. These are hot cayenne peppers. I put basil in here because it is a very good companion plant for my tomatoes and my peppers. And these are my favorite by far. I grow these every year. These are habaneros. So I have 3 of these. And I get so many habanero peppers that I freeze them and they last all year. And then yeah, I just put more companion plants and stuff along the ends. I mean, these are really beneficial in helping the pollinators and helping the soil, protecting the peppers and tomatoes from pests. And they are pretty. So in these bags here, I have turmeric. I have some turmeric growing. And some ginger in this bag. This is actually store-bought organic ginger that I just planted. It takes a while, so you have to be very patient. Same thing with turmeric. Turmeric takes a while, so you just gotta put them in there and forget about them. They can take months till they're ready to harvest. And then the cool thing is if you don't need them, you could just break them apart and put them back in the dirt, back in the grow bag, and they'll just regrow. I have some more Laciano kale in here. So this is also my first time growing the 3 sisters. I've never grown corn before. And so I planted some corn seeds, and then I planted some green bean seeds, and I also planted a squash seed. And it is all growing really well. So hopefully I will have corn this year. And yeah, and there's green beans in here. I think I picked most of them. I don't know exactly what seed I put in here. some sort of squash seed. It could be pumpkin, it could be butternut squash. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and find out. But I do like green beans so much that I planted more seeds a few weeks ago. I also put more corn in here. You can see the little corn stalk starting to grow. That's corn right there. And then along this trellis, I also planted some more cucumbers. I also put a nasturtium in here because that is a good companion plant to grow with cucumbers. And then we have some okra here growing. Behind it, I have some asparagus growing. I may have to take that out and, I don't know, put it in the ground or do something with it, because I don't know if I'll be able to grow that in the bag the whole time. This is some sweet potatoes that I have in these grow bags. And then I have some russet potatoes in those two bags. And some more asparagus and okra. But yeah, this is my kitchen garden. Oh, I didn't go through this bed. I do have some eggplants growing in this one. Yeah, so that's my kitchen garden for now, and I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I hope you get inspired to go do some gardening yourself and go grow some tomatoes or some peppers. Happy gardening.